What's up? You want to see the two-step on this thing?
Hell yeah, dude.
Show it, over.
It's so f***ing loud. Holy shit, that's loud as fuck, dude.
My name is Thong Pham. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Fresno, California. ASP is a company I started back in 2009. I was running around with a lot of other shops and companies, and just one day decided to open my own shop. I was tired of all the BS incorporated with mechanic shops, performance shops, and gave it my own shot back in 2009. When I first started this, it was more of a hobby that kind of ended up into a career. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Not many people can say they get to live out their dream job. I mean, it sucks because there's a thin line between enjoying it and hating it, but I had no goals when I first started this shop. It was just, me wrenching. I had no idea I was gonna become a tuner. I had no idea I would get as global as I have been. I always look at myself a year prior, compare myself now, and I always seem to just amaze myself on how far I've gone. And it's not like I was a bad tuner last year or the year before that, but it's just, I could see how much I've excelled and matured and learned through all these years. So, I mean, as far as goals, I have no goals. I just do what I feel is right. I feel like tuning is a necessity. If I don't tune it, who else will? And a lot of people come to me because, they've gotten screwed over by a lot of other people. I pretty much try my best on every car. I don't half-ass anything. As much as I want to sometimes, because I'm in a rush, I always end up double, triple checking my work. I always do everything to the best of my abilities. And so I guess my overall goal is to serve whoever I could. I get to actually work with a lot of guys I grew up with, looking up to, which is crazy. Everyone's starting to notice my work. Guys that I grew up watching, them race, and would have never imagined being in the same league as them, and these guys are knocking on my doors, My biggest accomplishments, I say just being here where I am right now, honestly. I've run through 4 or 5 different shops. I've been through my ups and downs. I've learned a lot. There was a point in time where I lost everything, and I gave up, and it became more of a, how would you say it, like a myth, you know what I mean? But a lot of guys who truly knew me kept bringing my name up. And a lot of new kids in the game were just like, who is this guy? I keep hearing about him, because they might not have gotten the game while I was in business, They only found out afterwards when I was like kind of at my downfall. But, it all starts off, I might sponsor one guy and I'll be like, hey, I know you're from this area. I'll do it for you, man. Don't even worry about it, and just, help put me out there. And then I'll do a fantastic job, and they love it. To share with all their friends, and the thing for them is they're stuck regionally with whoever they have, and once they see someone new with a different tuning style and they see really good results, immediately it spreads. Everybody wants to get done by this new guy, and some of the guys I've met, I've traveled to the East Coast and all over America now. They just call me the Cali guy. Get that Cali tune, show them and all my Cali guys are like, yo, show them what Cali's about, this and that, so, yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to GrizzlyTV. Today I have a very special guest for you. I got my friend here, Thong. Thong runs ASP Motorsports, or ASP Tuning, right?
ASP Tuning,
ASP Tuning, one of the most famous shops, I guess you could say, in the Fresno, Clovis area, even the Central Valley, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. So he's got some awesome builds here. We're doing a little interview with him just to get him associated with the channel. He's going to be kind of joining us on our journey and helping us do certain things here with the GTI as well. So in a second, he's going to let us roll it on the dyno and see what it makes with a stock tune. All we have right now is the intake. We haven't put the JB1 on right now. So we're going to see how much that actually gives us power later on. So for now, tell us a little bit about this Integra we have right here.
This Integra we built over the last year, and we kind of went a little overboard on it, I guess. we did the whole engine bay, brake line system, fuel system. we kind of went balls out, but our goal was to keep it like stock looking. So once you close the hood outside, it looks like your grandma car just passing through.
Definitely a sleeper.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't think so when I pulled
when you
up.
rolled it up, I was like, oh, I wonder where the car
quiet,
is that he's bringing.
you know what I mean? It has a nonchalant roll cage that's there, but it's not. And yeah, so that was the goal with our car, and I think we achieved it pretty well. Everything's pretty much custom on it. We have a lot of people to thank for this build, and we'll probably put it in the bio or something.
Check out this turbo right here, guys.
Just a small baby turbo.
That was nice. That is a beautiful setup there.
Yeah,
so
thank
clean.
you.
Did you guys take it apart and then paint it, or was it already?
Oh no, definitely. We had the whole car stripped down to bare metal. A lot of the holes were custom. It's a new term that I learned a couple months ago. It's called Frenching. So these holes are Frenched. I'm guessing because they're countersunk and all that. It's quite different than other people who shave and tuck their engine bays.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're familiar with it too. In your
Definitely.
community, a lot of people do that too.
Try to make it look pretty.
Yeah. So I mean, this one takes the hat.
Yeah.
We like to show it off because we put a lot of work into it.
Who did most of the fabrication?
Just between me, the owner, and another guy, a buddy named Shane, he did all the actual body work.
Yeah, it was really nice. These are really nice, especially that box back there.
Yeah.
That looked pristine.
Well, honestly, that came off eBay, but
okay.
we can say we built it. It's cool.
Yeah, if you found
I'm just keeping it real. But hey, someone else who watches the video, they're like, oh hell no,
Hey,
he didn't build that.
people talk shit on eBay all the time, but I'll tell you what, eBay
They got
has
some good stuff,
They
man.
got good shit. They do.
This is the inside. I guess we try to make it look stock, but it's all business here. It's actually very difficult to get a car to start up with this caliber. It's running on dual pumps. That's constantly on. That's 12 feed line, 10 return line, and 2200cc injector, 4-valve mat sensor. So I mean, a lot of tuning has gone into this, even from cold start calibrations to, just cruising, whatever. I mean, just the amount of work we had to put into it to, get it just to fire up. You know what I mean? Did you ever wonder why it sounds all fucking broken and shit?
I just figured it was like some race part that was so
It
extreme.
was it's a twin disc. Basically like 2 clutch discs in one. But by having 2 clutch discs, there's also 3 floater plates. So it just fucking rattles.
It just rattles, yeah. I understand that because I know race cars are louder than most because they have more vibration and shit. But a lot of people don't understand, especially when you put aftermarket brakes or like 650s with you hear that squealing and you're like, oh, they need new brakes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A cop or something.
Yeah, especially. They just think it's broken down, but you actually pushing 850 horsepower.
What, Brandon?
Pull it in. All right, it's all you, brother.
Go back. Right there, perfect. I don't want to look at all ghettos that's gonna be on YouTube and shit, you know what I mean?
All the homies right now setting up the GTI because we're about to do a dyno for it for the first time. Big thanks to Thong for hooking it up because I probably couldn't afford to do this shit on my own. Big shout out to these guys too because they're doing this on a Euro car, which they usually don't work on. They usually work on JDM stuff. So they're really having to figure it out. And I thank them for taking the time to do that. Because I know these things aren't a bitch to work on sometimes. They're not as simple.
Damn Germans making shit difficult.
That's a pretty color too on that SI. That's just gorgeous. I was looking different color schemes for this. I was either root beer brown with white wheels, like a root beer float kind of thing.
Burgundy.
Or like a burgundy with gold wheels, or like a burnt orange with white wheels, like an orange cream kind of thing. Dude, yeah. That's dope. Is that a wrap or is that paint? That's plastic dip?
Yeah, I got 6 handles at the house.
How the? Damn, dude. Dyno Olympics?
Yep.
Everybody,
That's what we do every time over here.
What do you think it's gonna run?
About 220.
220? Okay, he's going for the stock numbers. What you think it's gonna run, buddy?
225.
225? What you think?
I say 240.
240. This guy's crazy, bro. I wish. Shit. What you guys think? How much? What's the number?
I gotta get 230.
230? 230?
Man, long road.
Yeah, I would say honestly, because some people say they're underrated from factory, and the factory number is 220. So I don't know. I would say 225 Because it has an intake. That's the 5. That's it. I don't have my JB1 on right now, and I don't have my blow-off valve or anything else done to it. I still have all my shit at home, the inlet pipes, fucking HKS blow-off valve, all that shit's at home, so. But soon it'll come on this weekend.
We actually have something called Dyno Olympics, and you know, fully built turbo cars, stuff like that don't count because it can be anywhere, right?
Yeah.
But generally stock cars, and usually it's a car we know. We're not too familiar with what the GTI puts down, but we'll put a guess down, right? And usually it'll be like either, you know, if I have a bunch of cheap asses with me, it'll be $1 a pot. If I have high rollers, it'll be like $20 a pot, right? or a head. And
shit, bro.
So we put the horsepower down, we predict, and it's whoever gets closest without going over. Or actually, whoever gets closest, period, they'll take the whole pot. And the way I do it also is I turn off the power reading. Right? Actually, I can turn off everything on the dyno.
Yeah.
So it's actually logging and all that. And then once we're ready to reveal the power, then we just turn it on. But for your car, since we're not doing any tuning, I wouldn't really have to turn off the power and stuff. Because usually I'll be tuning a car, so I have to hide the power, but I still need to see the mixture and all that, you know?
Now they do. A lot of people do say that they're underrated from factory, so it might be 220, it might be 210.
That's what I said,
It
right?
might be 235, so you don't know. But I don't know what you guys want to do.
How much are we betting?
I mean, let's see what I got here.
That's Thong. How much, Thong? Going in.
I can do 5. I got 5.
Count me in, I'll be back. Let me know if I win.
All right.
And you guys better not cheat me though.
I was gonna take and leave, bro.
205.
We got it on
205.
205.
Okay. I'm a little hurt, but okay.
$5 and going 235.
$5 and 2. Okay.
215 and I got 5 in the 215.
Yeah, 250. I was thinking 215.
Let's get a piece of paper because I'm not gonna remember this shit. This is a pot right here.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I mean, let me put in there, man.
Didn't you put in?
I haven't put in yet, no. I said $5 though for 225. 225, 208, 205, 230, 215. All right.
That's 218.
That's a good.
Not 208.
You said 218?
Yeah.
Oh shit, fucked up.
All right, there you go. We got it. Just a little signature on
You're
there.
trying to stick me. Yeah, I don't want him to win.
You gonna get held. Watch it be 207 and you could have won. What's the total on that
Thong's
pot
like,
here?
I'm gonna make it 236.
25, 26,
He's like, I'm gonna make it.
$35.
$35. Damn.
Anything else?
Everybody watch him. He's got the pot. I'm actually really curious to see what this is because I hear they're underrated, but we'll see. That blow off valve hadn't broken, it would have sounded so awesome, dude.
The fourth gear seemed to drag on a little too long. I'm gonna try to do a run in third gear right now.
Go third?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's got long gears. That was good. Damn. I'm super disappointed, but that was good. That's not bad. 217 on the stock, so that's with an APR intake and a straight pipe exhaust from the downpipe. So I guess they're not too, huh? Yeah, I got a cat. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I've been doing it so long, you can smell the cat after a couple runs.
Yeah.
That's why fourth gear wasn't too good, because it was heating up the cat pretty bad, you know?
Yeah.
It makes about 230 with a straight pipe. So that's why I put 235, hoping not, you know.
Well, because it's straight
cheated.
pipes from the downpipe. The downpipe is
Yeah,
soft,
but
though.
a cat.
That it's like it's so restricted right there.
Yeah, if it has a cat anywhere, it has a cat. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, no, the JB1, and then I need to get a catless downpipe. Like it just, yeah.
More. You got more.
Yeah, I got way more to go. Let me take a look at that graph real quick. So I don't know if you guys can see that too well. I'll try and. There you go. So we got max power 217. And yeah, that curve looks all right, and then it just tops out. And, yeah. So not bad, not bad. We could do better with the JB1 and catless downpipe. We've got a lot of work to do, but we got to get it to 450. 450 is where I want it. So once we get there, we're good. Nice to meet you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out.
You can load the JB, install it and all that, but don't do any changes. We'll do it right off on the dyno, dude, because that's the best way.
Yeah.
I've had homies try their maps, and some are just way off, dude. So
Yeah.
it says
I'll just leave it on the stock.
yeah,
map.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Try to get a test pipe.
Yeah, dude.
Like I would
need
get
to
that
a
before
downpipe
anything, and I'm
element.
sure it's not too much money. How
Nah,
much?
you can get them for like $500, but
Fucking A, that's hella.
for these, that's cheap.
Is it
the good ones are like $1,200.
cat or what? Like right off the turbo?
It's right off the turbo. Yeah, and it's hard to get to. It goes
Is it
right.
a pre-cat?
It goes right down into the exhaust.
How many cats do you have?
I think there's 2.
So you took a pre-cat off, right? Is that what you were telling me earlier, or?
No, I just took the resonator and the muffler off.
Oh, that doesn't restrict really any power.
Yeah, it's not too. It's more for sound, honestly.
Yeah, it just bounces sound waves off.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you guys all for helping, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. All right, guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Check out ASP Tuning. Catch you guys on the flip side. Stay boosted, bros.